Breaking news right now. 2 members of Baltimore's elite gun squad found guilty in a federal corruption scandal. WJZ investigator Mike Halgren is live at federal court downtown with the jury's decision. Mike.
Denise, guilty on all but one count. Guilty of racketeering conspiracy, of a RICO violation, of Hobbs Act violations. Not guilty of using a firearm in the commission of a violent crime. The detectives are Daniel Herschel and Marcus Taylor. The police department has said they have moved immediately to terminate them from their positions. All of the other officers charged in this gun trace task force scandal have pleaded guilty. They face 20 years in prison with the exception of Mamadou Gondo. These officers who were just found guilty now face life in prison. They were going around robbing people. They were taking their cash and doing so while using power of their badge. I'm joined by Amy Yensi. I was in the courtroom when they announced they had a verdict. I saw Herschel look up at his family. What did he do when the verdict was actually read and it was guilty?
So after Mike, he looked at his family, he sat there with his hands clenched together. And as the jury went down the list of what he was found guilty of, he started crying. He bowed his head. His family started crying also. They were in attendance, at least 5 of them. On the other hand, Marcus Taylor, absolutely no reaction. He sat there stoically. When we left the courtroom, the Herschel family was in the hallway crying as well. They are not talking to reporters, no doubt. This verdict will have an impact on that family, those cops, the police department, and the entire city of Baltimore.
Amy, thank you for that firsthand account. We're also hearing more reaction from the police commissioner designate. He just put out a statement saying that corruption will not be tolerated. I want to read you more of it. We recognize this indictment and subsequent trial uncovered some of the most egregious and despicable acts ever perpetrated in law enforcement. We have created a new corruption unit that will focus on this case and the allegations made. Let me make this clear. I have zero tolerance for corruption. And some of the allegations that came out at this trial are leading to ongoing investigations with about a dozen Baltimore City police officers who were named by witnesses in this trial. So just a quick rundown one more time. Guilty of everything except for using a firearm in a commission of a violent crime. We'll continue to follow reaction here, including from the prosecutors and others who are speaking, and bring you up to date throughout this newscast. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Mike. And as he just said, we will bring you more reaction to the verdict as it comes in.